Good afternoon, guys. It's Sunday. My name is Janae, and this is Blooming Good Orchids. Welcome back to my channel. I live in Durban, South Africa. For those of you that are new to my channel, I grow warm to hot to medium, intermediate orchids. I do try my luck with some cold growing ones. So far, they are alive, but they haven't bloomed for me yet. Yeah, I experiment mounting, potting, and doing weird things with orchids, so you don't have to. So if this is something you are interested in, welcome to my channel. Please like and subscribe and share. So we're going to kick things off. As you can see, it's orchid chaos here on my desk. I've got some cork. I've got some gifts that I want to go through with you guys. I have some new projects that I want to share with you, and I have got some new orchids. I've got orchids from Blackwood's nursery, and this is one of them that I want to share with you. And I bought some from Afri-Orchids. So yeah, quite a bit in store. So my first one, this was hubby's choice, Brazilian gold gammon. Beautiful colors, absolutely beautiful. This is the tag right here. A bit more focus. There we go. Beautiful focus. And this is the orchid. So basically this was on special at Blackwood's. So as you can see, it had 2 flower spikes. So at Blackwood's, they order from Plantea nursery. Okay, so once the bloom has been done, once it's bloomed and no one's bought it, they basically mark it down. So it's been marked down, and this is actually not the actual price. I paid less than $2.50 for this orchid. So yeah, so as you can see, it's got a new growth there. It's a little bit dry when you look at the pseudobulbs, but it's okay. We can fix it. So yeah, this is one of my new ones. I do have something similar, my Shalob, Oncidium Shalob Tolkien. That's blooming. It's on one of my shorts. Let me just switch it on. Sorry, my computer switched off for some reason. Right, my Oncidium Shalob Tolkien looks very similar to this, but the flowers on my Oncidium Shalob Tolkien is much, much bigger. These are tiny little blooms, as you can see. Looking at the old at the old flower spike, it had its tiny blooms that it had. So yeah, this was all a flower basically. So yeah, sorry, my focus is a bit off, but there's the plant there. It's got new bloom, new growth, 2 places, so that's excellent. Yeah, so on to the next flower. One moment for me. Let me just switch to the next one. Well, this is the second one. The Metoniopsis is one of my absolute favorites. When I just started out with orchids, I really fell in love with this flower and the scent of it. I saw it at an orchid show, and I couldn't get this orchid out of my mind. And then the grower said, no, this is a cool growing orchid, and it just put me off because I knew I was going to kill it. But then at a previous orchid show, I bought a yellow and white one. I can't remember the name of it now, but I've got a yellow and white, and so far it's growing, but it hasn't flowered for me yet. And I've spoken to one of the growers, and they said because it's a hybrid, they might do a bit better in my warm conditions. So I've put it on the cooler side of the house, and so far so good. So when we were at Afri-Orchids, lo and behold, it's been marked down 4 times. Can you see? It was 400, then 380, then 350, then 250, then I paid even less. Guys, my Scotty is outside this window, and she's obviously chasing a skink or something, one of these sun lizards, and it's crawled into a little hidey hole, and now she's compelling it to get out. So please just excuse the noise. I do apologize, because nothing is going to take her mind off that ho that she's trying to hunt. So yeah, she is going to bark, so I do apologize. Every time I try and do a video, that something happens and there's noise. But anyway, So guys, this is a Miltoniopsis. It's a hybrid, and I'll keep you up to date. So there's no new growth that I can see. Yeah, so we'll keep an eye out, but yeah, she will be in quarantine. So remember guys, when you buy new plants from anywhere, it doesn't matter if it's from your local nursery and it's orchids related, quarantine them. You know, you never know what hochos you might bring home and introduce to your collection. So I'm trying to find a hole to put this tag in. Yeah, so I would just bring that up, you know. Please quarantine your plants just to make sure that you're not introducing hochos to your collection. Okay, so I normally quarantine for about a month. So yeah, so these plants will be put one side, and then I'll keep an eye on it and look out for new growth. Oh no, the monkeys are here. Oh dear, can you hear the racket? Okay, excuse me for 1 second. Let me just go and shoo them away. I'll be back now. Right, I am back. Apologies for the delay. I did pause it, so you might have not even noticed the delay. I just had to shoo the monkeys. Actually, they actually broke a huge branch off our cotton tree. So yeah, something to allow to clean up after this. But anyway, right, now the Afri-Orchid plants. Okay, so this has been on my wish list for a while. It's a Cattleya purpurata carnea. It's you know, it's a hybrid as well. Okay, so there's it there. Okay, so it's a cross, and this is what they're gonna look like. The plant is quite healthy. I've unboxed it already. It's just, excuse my desk with the mess. So I look at the foliage. The foliage is absolutely gorgeous. It's strong. This is new growth here. This whole new pseudobulb is new. It's nice, fat, plump pseudobulb. So this dryness here. Oh, my dog's panting because he's been running around chasing monkeys. Yeah, so guys, when you receive your plants, look at them. I'll clean this dry leaves off, you know, those little sheets. I like to peel them off and cut them off because sometimes you will have scale or mealy bugs hiding underneath here. And I like to just wipe them off with a bit of garlic and alcohol. I just normally just use my trusty alcohol hand sanitizer with your crushed garlic on a cotton wool bud, and I just wipe them down just to make sure that there's no hochos. You can use peroxide as well, hydrogen peroxide, which you dilute a little bit, and to just spray your plant off. So these again, this is the pot it came in. Okay, so yeah, it's quite a healthy, beautiful, nice, beautiful foliage. Absolutely stunning, nice and firm, excellent. So yeah, I'll cut this off just now because there's sellotape over here, and this is their tag. Yeah. So that's awesome. So yeah, no, like I said, I will keep this in quarantine and I will water them. What I like to do is I just do a very light feed, and I mix a little bit of CalMag in there just to give them a bit of a boost, you know. So yeah, I think this is absolutely beautiful. Right up my alley. This is my type of orchid. I love, love, love this. Gorgeous. It's a very healthy orchid. Let me just show you can you guys see? Beautiful. I love Afri-Orchids because they give you nice big plants, and it's worth it, you know. They're not like seedlings. They like sometimes it's their first flowering, but they're not seedlings where you have to wait 4 years for it to bloom. So yeah, this nice and healthy plant. Right, let's go on to the next one. Right, so on to the next orchid. This is Cattleya Heloise, And just look how much new growth there is. There's new growth here, new growth here, new growth here, and it has got a bloom. Well, a bud. Sorry, my bad, a bud. So yes, this is quite a big plant. Let me show you guys. So that's why I like to buy from Afri-Orchids. You get nice, big, healthy plants. Beautiful. I bought from Plantea as well. Sometimes their plants are not as big as these. They are lovely though, don't get me wrong, they're absolutely gorgeous. But sometimes they are, you have to wait at least a year or two before they bloom. So they're sort of seedlings type of thing. They will sometimes say that they're the mother plant or something like that. But yeah, then yet again, all this dry things on the sheath I will clean off, and this will come off. I'll cut that off. I don't have a scissor with me at the moment, so all this I'll take off just to look at the plant. All this dry will come off. I like to take that off and just make sure, you know, I like to clean up the plant, just make sure there's no mealy bugs or scale hiding anywhere, you know. I think this is just from packaging. Yeah, this is just packaging. This white on the leaves. But yeah, I hope I don't get bud blast. Hopefully we can see this beautiful bloom. So yeah, this is a stunning one. And Cattleya Heloise, this is what she looks like. Look at the details on that petal. Oh my goodness, beautiful. And like I said, I've been eyeing this orchid for a while. Every time I go on their website, I always look and see if this one is still available. It's gorgeous. It's just absolutely, I love the detail in the petals with this bright yellow egg yolk color. It's gorgeous. And as you can see, it says they're flowering size seedling, and it's got a bud at the moment. So it gives you a description. There's the bud there. So I'm hoping that it won't have bud blast. I'm hoping that it will open for us. They do show you, there's two flowers. It might be a pink or it might be this peachy color. I have to admit I prefer the pink to the peach. So because it's, you know, it's a mix, you don't really know, you know, what it will come out as. It's going to be a surprise because it's a mixture between these two plants here. So I'm hoping it's going to be this. Yeah. Anyway, let's keep our fingers crossed. But yeah, beautiful, healthy, huge plant. So yeah, I'll keep it in the pot for at least, say, 2 to 3 months, and then I will mount it. Yeah, I'd like to quarantine it first, so after a month I'll decide what I'll do, if I'm gonna, because I don't want to disturb that. So I would love that to open, so I'll just leave it as is in its pot for a month or so, and then I'll decide if I'm gonna take it out and mount it. Yeah, so I'm just looking at the soil at the bottom. Looks good. Yeah. Right, so on to the next one. Right, guys, this is the next one. As you can see, it did flower in the box. Obviously the flowers are spent, so I'll cut this off. So it obviously flowered in their shop, and yeah, it's done flowering. But it's fine, I don't mind, because it's got new growth. That's what I'm interested in. It would have been lovely if it was in flower, but it doesn't matter. You know, you look at the plant. So it's got new growth here at the bottom. I love bifoliate cattleyas. They just, oh, they're lovely. Anyway, so this is called Cattleya cruella. And you guys will be astonished on how beautiful this is. Oh, I know it doesn't look like anything now, but we'll cut this off, like I said, and we'll clean it up a bit. But looking at the foliage, it's nice, it's sturdy, it's nice and thick, it's healthy. It looks great. Right, now let's look at the plant. I don't want to show you all just yet. Let me just pull it down for a bit. So up we go. There we go. Okay. So it can be one out of two. The plant can look either like that, okay, or it can look like this. And I think it's this because if you look at the dead flowers, it's more purpley. So it's going to be the purple with the spots. I don't see any orange. Can you see? It looks very purpley. So that tells me it's this one, which I'm so grateful for because this is the one I was actually after. Isn't it gorgeous? Oh my gosh. So this is also a mix. That's the mix there. It's a Cattleya tenebrosa Spitzkop cross with a Cattleya tigrina. So it's a flowering seedling, and as you can see, it was in flower. But just look at the spots. Oh gosh, I love spots. I really do. I love spots, guys. There's a Cattleya that I'm really wanting on Afri-Orchids, but shoo, it's expensive, and it's a seedling. And you know, when you buy from Afri-Orchids, let me just show you here. They show you what the plant that you might get in the post. So they always show you that. Okay, they always give you an idea. And I mean, look at it. It's stunning. I mean, it's well worth it, you know. Anyway, when we're done, I'll show you the one that's on my wish list. But sure, it's expensive. But yeah. So this is the Cattleya cruella. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So when it flowers again, I'll keep you up to date. But just look at that beauty. Oh, stunning, stunning, stunning. I hope you guys like what I got. Right, so this is a new one that I got. So you see these before we go any further, do you see this basket type of thing? They tie it here at the top. Can you see that? So I went to Salagy's. We got it, what do you call it in English? A harde ware winkel, like builders and you know, oh, my English is failing me. A hardware store. There we go. Sorry, my English is bad today. Yeah, so if you go to a hardware store, they got different sizes in these little things. So I copied it. I bought this thin one. So, and I've got some you know, I'm going to use my potting mix, my medium to small potting mix, same like what they've got here with their bark and the polystyrene. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do the same for my others because, guys, I've gone down the bulbophyllum train. The bugs of bulbophyllum have hit me, bitten me, and I am now into bulbophyllums. And boy, oh boy, there's so many. Good heavens. And they are all beautiful. I don't know if they're all stinky, but you know what? Looking at Nelson's and was it Natasha? That they were at Cruel Smith and they were going through the bulbophyllums there. And also, what's her name? Vicky and Sergio. You must see their stunning bulbophyllums in bloom. Holy cow. So yeah, between the three of them, I have been, the bug has bitten me. Like Melissa is going on the phalaenopsis. She's down the phalaenopsis path. I'm down the bulbophyllum path. So just look at this one. I know it looks a little bit dehydrated, but no worries. We can soak it for a bit. And it's called, oh guys, I can't pronounce these names. There's its name there. You guys can pronounce it. Appendiculatum. I think that's what it's called. But there's its bloom. How cool is that? It looks like Dracula sticking out its tongue. Can you see the teeth at the top and the purple tongue sticking out? Oh my gosh, how cool and funky and weird is that? The detail on this flower is just so incredible. And this whole pink lip, it like bounces, you know. And I mean, look at the teeth. It looks like Dracula. Doesn't it look like Dracula? It's so alien looking. Anyway, I love it. So yeah, this is this little one here. It's also hot to hot to medium growing conditions, and loves humidity and lots of water. So yeah, so that's just down my alley because I tend to overwater. So yeah, for now I'll soak it because like you can see those pseudobulbs are a little bit on the dry side, but I'll have to look up in the book and to see if it's supposed to be like this. Yeah, because I do have 3-4 different types of bobos. Some of them do look like this, but not as bad, and my others are very plump. So yeah, I'm not sure, but I'll have to do some reading up on this. But isn't this gorgeous? Look at that weird photo. Dracula mouth. Wow, it sticks out its tongue trying to scare you off. It's super cool, eh? Right, on to the next one. Okay, so this is my next orchid that I got. Okay, I have to admit I'm not very good with phals. I have to put it out there. So the phals that I do have, I do experiment with them because inside my house in pots, they grow, but they've never reflowered for me. Then I tried something outside and I mounted them on like a tree branch. So since then they flowered, they rebloomed for me, which is awesome. Then the termites got hold of this branch, so I haven't decided. I wanted to put like a terracotta fake tree. I wanted to make that. Then I decided, no, I'm going to do something else. So yeah. So I am going to mount them on Tammy's mounts. I'm not going to make a tree of some sort. I'll rather just mount them on Tammy's mounts because Tammy's got hers mounted and they do brilliantly. So I'm just going to do that. And I'm going to plant lilies and stuff in that space. So because those rebloomed for me, I decided to take a chance on this beauty. So it's a miniature. It's from China, as you can see. It says there from China. It occurs in dense forests at low elevations, free flowering. Right, now see how beautiful that is. Now normally when you buy from Plantea and from Afri-Orchids, like I say, their stock is impeccable. It is gorgeous. But it's the first time I'm actually getting something looking like this. I don't know about you guys. You can see it's in bloom. Let me just put this piece of paper. Let me just put this there. Let me grab a piece of paper. Let me just cover my dirty desk. Sorry, I've been busy here unpacking and looking at all the stock I bought and stuff. Right, now you can see this clearly. So there's the flower there. Okay, so it's actually upside down. Right, so there's the one bloom there. Okay, I do have flu, so I don't know if it has got a fragrance or not. And then it's got a little bloom on the other side. I think those ones are done. Right, but when I look at plants, I look at the roots, and quite frankly, there's only one good root here, and it's this little one here. Can you see it? All the others look like biltong. It's not even attached to whatever this plastic thing is. I'm going to take it off the plastic. I'll rather have it on a piece of terracotta, or I've got lovely bottle brush wood. I'll rather have it on there. But I mean, okay, there's one other nice root there. But you know, and this was an expensive one, you know, and I mean, look at it, $3.50, you know, in South African rands, guys, that's a lot of money. I think in your currency, I think it's $25. So it might not be a lot in your currency, but in our currency, this is a lot of money, you know. And I use my overtime money to buy my orchids. You know, that's where the money comes from. I don't use my salary to buy orchids. I use when I work overtime. That's what I spend my money on, to buy plant food and potting soil, because I do grow my own vegetables as well, and stuff to feed my veggies and things like that. So that's where my overtime money goes. And I don't know if I'm happy with this. I'm going to take a photo and send it to Tienis. I do have him on WhatsApp. And I'm just going to ask him, because this is not... I've bought from Afri-Orchids and many times. But, yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed, to be honest. But, yeah, it's got 2 good roots. And I think I should cut the flower spikes off just to try and save the plants a bit. Some energy. But anyway, I don't know what that bright yellow, I think that's a new root coming out there, because if you look at this root up here, it's also got the same colors. But yeah, I don't know, let me know in the comments if what you guys think of this filly. But it's a beautiful plant, don't get me wrong. It's a lovely plant. It's something different to your normal Phalaenopsis. It's a cute little mini, So, yeah. I've got 2 little miniatures now. My other mini died. Yeah, it did do well at one stage, and then it just, I don't know, went backwards. But in any case. So, yeah, this is this one. And its tag, I did have the tag. There's the tag there. So, it's a Phalaenopsis from China. So, yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think. And, yeah, I'm all ears. So I'm going to take it off this plastic branch. I think I'd rather put it on a bottle brush branch. I think it will do well on a bottle brush branch. And I'll mix my concoction with the root hormone and honey and see if it's going to boost this little guy. I'm hoping it would, because I would hate to lose this orchid, But anyway, yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed in this one. I like the flower, it's super cute, but it's just the roots don't do it for me. Normally I love roots. I love looking at orchid roots, because if the roots are healthy, it tells me a lot about the plant, and this ain't healthy. It's hard, it's spaghetti-ish, it's flat, it's not even bouncy, Anyway, yeah, on to the next one. Right, the next orchid I'd like to discuss with you guys that I got from somebody in our orchid group. His name is Lance, and he's in an orchid club. And he attended, well, I don't know if you guys saw, no, I didn't film it. No, we were busy that day. I didn't film it. We had a silent auction at our orchid club. I mean, I think it was somewhere in November, October, somewhere around there. Any case, so I lost out, and this was one of them that was an auction. Look at this weird looking barbaphyllum. Oh, no, it doesn't want to focus, man. Focus nicely. So I like weird things. So yeah, and that is it there. So he gifted me this beautiful tray of Bulbophyllum grandiflorum. So what I'm going to do is I know this is in a pot. I see this guy's things are in a pot. So I'm going to mount some, because when I was at another orchid show in the middle, you see, it was, I can't remember which month it was this year, but anyway, if you watch the Nature Company, he also featured it. It was an orchid show that was in Mshlanga, and there was one of these that was featured, and that's when I fell in love with it. And I thought, yo, what a weird looking barbaphyllum. So it's also, it loves warm conditions, it loves water, and you need to keep it moist, at least 3 to 5 waterings per week. But obviously you have to let it dry out in between waterings. But yeah, you can give it a good watering and it's not gonna die on you. So yeah, I thought this is quite a fascinating one. So yeah, I'm quite stoked, man. Gosh, that I've got this one. I'm trying to find you guys some more photos. Let me just go on to images maybe. Let's see. I saw a photo of it last night actually, where someone was holding it. See there with that guy. Look how big the flower is. It's huge. How cool is that? You know? There as well. Can you see? It's super cool. Yeah. So I thought, okay. And this one here is mounted. See? It's mounted. So I am going to mount half of it and keep the other half in a very shallow pot. In a shallow terracotta pot. And I'm going to see which one does better. The mounted one or because this one's also mounted. See? Mounted or pot. So, and here's some in pots. So yeah, I'm going to give it a go in both and see which does better. Right, let's go on to the next one. So this is the next one that Lance gave me. It's a Bobophyllum lobii. And his is actually in flower at the moment. He made a video on our orchid group to show us. Oh my goodness, is this a beautiful plant? Let me just go in here. So this is also hot to cool growing. This is all different variations you can get from it. You get this, you can get like a dark purpley color, but his is this yellowy color, this yellowy greeny color. So that's his. This is what I got. Let me just get up, show you. That's that. So then again, I did a bit of reading. It says it likes hot to cool growing. It prefers to be mounted, but it can be in a pot as well. See, there's a guy's there. It's potted. See, quite pretty. So then, yet again, I'm gonna mount some and put some in pots. See, this is mounted. How gorgeous is that? Just look at that detail. I hope it focuses. Can you guys see it? Oh my gosh. I think it's just beautiful. Look at this one. Here's a mount. Gorgeous, hey? So I'm going to mount half of it. And the other half I'm going to keep it in a pot. So yeah. I think it's gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And then he did give me another one as well. Let me show you which one it is. Right, so this is the other one that Lance gave me. It's called a Blume. Oh gosh, I hope I'm pronouncing these things correctly. So it's super cool. Let me see if I can show it close up. Very different, hey? So this one he only gave me a piece of. So, see, it's really fuzzy at the edges there. I think it's gorgeous. So this one I'm also going to mount. I'm going to make those little baggy things. I'm going to stick some on here. I think they'll do well on there because then by putting in your orchid mix, your sphagnum moss together with your bark, and that, you know, it will draw the roots to the moisture. So it will help. Just, you know, keep your orchid moist. So this one, it says small size, hot to warm growing epiphyte. Okay. Just trying to see, it's a creeper, and yeah, it doesn't really say. Well, full blooms in the spring. Okay, 1 to 2 flowering inflorescence. Okay, so you know what? We'll leave this intricate details for next year. For now, I just want to show you the blooms. And I'm coming to what I'm saying now. So yeah, that is that one. So then the next one minute. Right, so this is the one I have already. Okay, I think I've done a short on it. Yeah. So they're growing at the moment. So yeah, there's no flowering happening outside at the moment. So they're just making new shoots, and look at that. Tiny little things, hey? Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Each little thingy is an orchid. See how tiny they are. Bulbophyllums were absolutely fascinating, guys. Fascinating, fascinating. I just don't know why they stink. You know, why they have to smell. Can they not have a good smell? Anyway. Yeah, so, and then the other thing that I got from Lance was, okay, it's outside. I didn't bring it in. The other thing I got from Lance was a Dendrobium Princess. I think it's Princess Anne. I got from him as well. That's outside. And then I've got a gift for Tammy from Lance as well. It's also outside. I need to get that to her. It's also a beautiful dendrobium that he gifted her. And what else? Oh, yes, he gave me a fire, guys. That's also outside. Let me see if I can get a picture. I know it's like a brownie color. 1 minute for me. This is what Lance gave me. A fire. How beautiful is that? Isn't it gorgeous? And it's this brownish color. Oh, it's beautiful. It's just absolutely beautiful. Let me see if it's going to open. It's thinking about it. Okay, my screen has gone blank. So it's a cool growing orchid. So I've put it on the side of the house where my chalumeas are. So I'm hoping, there we go, there's a photo of it. Here we go. This is what I got from Lance. So Lance, you're a star. Thank you very, very much. You're my hero. I just hope I don't kill this plant. Yeah, I did explain to him my growing conditions, but he's just not, he's like 10 minutes away from our place. So our growing conditions can't be that different. But yeah, it is a cooler growing orchid. So I will, well, it's already on the cool growing section of the house, where it's much cooler. So I put it there. The other one he gifted me, you know, I'm just trying to get out of this. Sorry guys, I hope I'm not boring you to death. Okay, let's just do this. It's a dendrobium. I think it's a dendrobium with a C. No, it's anceps. He gave me a dendrobium, a piece of his dendrobium anceps. See, look at this. So these guys makes, there's it there, let me show you. So it's a flat leaf orchid, see, like that there, and then they make flowers on top of their leaves, like so. And he's got this huge mother plant, and he just picked a piece off, and he gifted me a piece. Look at this. Oh, this is sphagnum moss. Okay, granted it's a bit dry. I haven't mounted it yet, so you have to mount it upside down. So yeah, I'm going to mount it now when we are done here. But yo, how beautiful. Look at that. Tiny little orchids on this flat. Look at that. Look how small are they. Okay. They are gorgeous. Oh my goodness. That's so cool. And there it's mounted on a piece of cork. How cool is that, guys? So yeah, I'm going to start mounting when I'm done here. So just give me a minute. I just want to have a chat with you guys. Right. Now that my orchids are all on the floor and they're put on the floor and they're out of the way that I won't bump them, I want to show you guys something that hubby got at the China Mall. So if you're local, guys, you will all know about the China Mall. So there's two different sizes. Well, they do have other sizes as well. It's Velcro. Okay, so it's soft one side, and the other side you can actually write on. And you just thread it through. Sorry, I'm using the wrong hand here. There we go. It's like a little belt. You put it around the plant, and you can write on one side, the other side's Velcro. So you can even make it smaller if you want to. You don't want it sticking out. So we were thinking of doing this instead of having the normal things that we have, because the monkeys are so naughty and they just pull my stuff off. So we just do this. So your plant is mounted or in a pot, your label is on, and you just fold it up, and your label is safe inside the pot. If you want to see what the plant is called, okay, I can't do it with one hand. You just undo the Velcro. Oh, I'm tempted to use my teeth now. Anyway, you undo the Velcro, and then your tag will be there. So the one side's all Velcro. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see. And the other side is like a shiny side where you can write with a permanent marker. Let me just write it. Yeah, where you can write with a permanent marker your plant's name and so on and so on. And when you're done, you just fold it up, and the monkeys cannot take your tag off. Because I promise you, I have so many plants without tags, and some of them got chew marks on. It's not the older monkeys, it's more the young baby monkeys. Because, they're inquisitive and they're still learning it, So they try and test out everything. So they're not just naughty. In any case, yeah. So I thought that was quite a quick, my hubby was onto something. So, yeah, we're going to try it out and see if it works. I'm going to put this tag on together with the normal tag, just in case, and just see what happens. So like I said, the side's the soft Velcro side, and the side's the shiny side where you can actually write on with permanent marker. And, yeah. Well, we're going to try it out anyway. I'll let you know how that goes. The other thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about, for those of you that are local and that are battling to get cork, because for you guys that are in the States and overseas, cork is so easy to come by if you are living abroad. Here in South Africa, not so much. So I have discovered that they do sell cork on Takealot, okay, and they do sell cork at your reptile places. So we have a place here in Waterfall called Ultimate Exotics. So they keep this cork. It's 100% natural cork. It's the same cork you use that Takealot has, and that all my other stuff. I actually compared this to my orchids that have cork that's mounted on cork already. It's exactly the same thing. So guys, I found cork. I found local cork. So for you that live in Durban area or surrounding areas, I found cork, and it's at Ultimate Exotics. In Waterfall, this is the small piece. They got all different sizes, so you just have to pick through them and see. So you basically just drill holes and you mount your orchid. So Bob's your uncle. And at Blackwood's, guys, I have found sphagnum moss at Blackwood's Nursery, because I battled to find a good sphagnum moss. So I finally found some. And also I got this huge sheet of cork. Look at this. They use it for reptiles, guys. The reptile cages. This is at Ultimate Exotics. I found it at their shop, Ultimate Exotics. So this cork slab I can actually cut either in 4. That's how big it is. This, by me holding it like this, is very deceiving, but it's huge. I can cut this in 4 huge pieces, or I can cut it in half if I wanted to, but it will be a waste. So I can cut it in 4 big slabs, and yeah, it's awesome. I'm so happy that I found cork. You guys won't believe how difficult some of these things are to source. You know, I've gone on every website looking, and on Amazon, on our Amazon in South Africa, they don't sell cork. On the overseas Amazon, yes, so you can buy anything on there on overseas Amazon, but on South African Amazon, no. Even that or Sevine, or however you pronounce it, that Nelson and Melissa uses, you can't find that stuff here. I've checked on our Amazon, they don't sell it. On overseas Amazon, yes. On our Amazon, nope. You can't find that stuff. So you have to improvise. Anyway, then the best next thing, guys, for those of you that grow Hoya, go to Salages. There's a Salages in our area here in Malvern. There's one in Eskom. There's one on the south coast. Oh, now there we go. Salages hardware store. 10 rand, guys. 10 rand. I bought them all because I've got Hoya. So, because I was like, I had a chat with Tammy and I said to her, you know what, I really need to get those sphagnum moss poles. You know, you get the very thin sphagnum moss poles, the moss poles. I'm contemplating getting that and then get my Hoyas to like grow on them. Then I'm so glad I didn't go out and rush and bought. Well, first of all, I did rush out to try and find it, but Blackwoods was sold out and they put me on a waiting list, my name on the book. So they said they'll phone me when they get it. But now I sourced this. I'm trying to show you this thing, man. Look at that. So you stick it in the pots, and then you just let your Hoya grow on that. So that's such a cool creep thing. Yeah. So Hoya's creep. So yeah, I think this is fantastic. So I can actually go out and sort my Hoyas out now. Because they were all, I don't know if you guys saw my morning walk video. I've hung them on the fence. So some of them are growing and creeping on the fence there. So I'm going to take them off there. I'm going to stick this in there, and I'm going to try and hang them in a better way. So yeah, $10, man. Look at that. Can't even buy chocolate for 10 rand. So this here is the best buy of the day. This. So yes, guys, so what I was saying is I'm going to be busy making my own little thingies that look like that. So yeah, I'll be busy doing that this afternoon. I'm working tomorrow and Tuesday. I'm off Christmas Day. Then I'm working again. Well, so far I'm off on Christmas Day. It depends how busy the hospital is. If it's too busy, then I'll probably have to work. But yeah, we'll be crossing our toes and fingers and everything. So we'll see. Other than that, I am working the rest of the week. So, but what I wanted to say is, if you guys are traveling, please be safe. Please don't drink and drive. Don't do silly things. Okay, really, your life is much more worth to your family than having a good time and getting sloshed and having an accident on the roads. You know, our roads, our conditions on the roads is very bad. So many potholes, and they're taking so long to close potholes, and you know, please just be careful out there. Don't do stupid things, please. And yeah, just spend time with your family if you can. I'm gonna really try and get to my parents. You know, I haven't seen them in a while because I've been working and haven't had off for a bit. So these are from Tammy, and I do have large, big dinner plate size. I did do a shorts on those stunning ones, but these are from Tammy, her baby mounts. So I'll be putting my other cat layer. I've got another little mini. I'm going to put one in this, and the other one I'm going to mount. So yeah, these are beautiful. I love these cones. They are so versatile, and you can even hang stuff. Rather put it on the outside. You know, you don't have to put stuff on the inside all the time. You can even use the outside and hang them like that. They do very well. So yeah, talking about next year, guys. Next year we will be not buying so much of orchids. I will not be spending so much money on orchids. Reason being, I am running out of space. So I just want to close my computer. I'm running out of space. So, yeah. But you know what? Our orchid lovers, we always find space. But yeah, there are some projects coming, and some mounting videos that I've been promising to do, guys. I know, I'm so sorry. Some of you have reached out to me that asked to please do mounting videos. I will do mounting videos. I just need to find the time to get to you guys to do it. Like I said, I work long hours. I work 12 hours a day, shifts, and when I'm off, I do have household duties to carry out, washing, cleaning, the same old that we all do. So I need to catch up on those type of things, and only then, when those chores are done, I can actually sit and say, okay, fine, now I can do this, with you guys. But I'd love to do those videos. And I think for these plants that I bought today, I will have in quarantine. When I'm ready to mount them, those will be my first videos. Okay. So, yeah. And another topic I want to raise is next year we'll do a lot of teaching for you and for me. Okay. We'll be going through growing conditions for certain orchids. The substrate to what we have them in, diseases. We will cover a lot of diseases, troubleshooting, especially with Vandas as well. I got this amazing, my hubby doesn't know, I saw what he got me for Christmas. I must say this very softly because he's around the corner. He got me a Vanda book from Moats. Yeah, I saw. And I've been wanting this book for a while. Uncle Henny was telling me about this book. He says this Vanda book from Moats is the holy grail, because we both love Vandas. Uncle Henny passed away last Christmas. 2 days before Christmas, Uncle Henny passed away. He was the owner of Inkle Orchids. And we both have such a love for Vandas. And he said to me, if you want to learn about Vandas, get yourself that book. So I have a sneak peek. I saw what I'm getting for Christmas. We were not supposed to buy anything for Christmas. The deal was no Christmas presents. Yeah. So that ship has sailed, unless he's just going to give it to me just because, But yeah, I got him some fish the other day. So some lovely. My hubby loves keeping fish, so I got him some lovely louches and crayfishies and things like that. So yeah, he's got his crazy already. But anyway, guys, be safe out there, stay blessed, have a beautiful Christmas, and we will chat again in the new year, and we will do lots and lots of mounting videos, and also lots of visiting videos. In January, I'm telling you guys now, we are going on an orchid expedition. Well, it's our orchid club. Well, it's 3 of our orchid clubs are getting together. We're going to Underberg, and we will be going into the fields and cataloging terrestrial orchids, local terrestrial orchids. So yeah, that's going to be so neat. And yeah, so if you guys are interested, if you're local, contact the orchid community, orchid club. Sorry, my English is bad today, guys. Just bear with me. I've got flu, man. My brain's not working properly. Yeah, if you're interested in coming along with us, contact your orchid club. Our one is in Pinetown area. There's one in Umhlanga. I believe they will be joining us at the North Coast. Yeah, we will be going to Underberg area, and we will be cataloging terrestrial orchids. So that's for January. So we're kicking off this year, the new year, with a bang. So yes, so join us, please, if you're local. More the merrier. Yeah, and some people will be staying over. Unfortunately, we have 4 doggies, and we will not be staying over in the guest houses and stuff. We'll come straight home. It's not that far, about 80 kilometers. It's not, well, more than 80 kilometers actually. But yeah, it's not too bad. Maybe 100 and something, but it's not bad. It's not far at all. So we can go there in the early morning and come back in the evening. It's not a train smash. But anyway, guys, happy holidays. Have a beautiful Christmas. Stay safe and stay blessed. Till next time.